Hi guys, thank you for joining me. Luis Morales here, health fitness specialist with Exos at Autodesk. And this is the final stretch break of the week, final live one at least. Remember, you can always go to our YouTube channel and have them on demand whenever you want. We do put the recordings up on the YouTube channel. All right, guys, so what we're gonna start with today, we are gonna do some hip stretching, some upper body stuff. If you want anything specific addressed, go ahead and drop that in the chat. And I can shift some stuff around and we'll get to it. We might already be addressing it, but let's go ahead and get started on the ground. And what we're going to be doing is lying on our backs here. And if you're with us this morning, we also kind of did one of these stretches. We're going to do a slightly different piriformis stretch now. So what we're going to do, starting out lying on our backs, knees bent, I'm going to take my right ankle and rest it up on top of that left knee. And what I'm going to do now is take my hands, interlace them on the outside kind of my right shin / knee, and pull that right knee kind of across the body and then up towards my left shoulder. So trying to bring that right knee to the right shoulder. Once you find a good stretch, kind of medium intensity here, let's go ahead and start a little bit of belly breathing. Nicely done, guys. All right, go ahead and release the tension on that right side. We're going to switch it over. So resting the left ankle on top of the right knee, interlacing those hands over the left knee or shin, and then pulling that knee kind of across the body and then up towards that right shoulder. You might notice some asymmetry, and that's all right. Go ahead and kind of move that knee around and shift that hip until you can find a good stretch. Nice work, you guys. Okay, go ahead and release the tension there. Bring that foot back down to the ground. Let's go ahead and slowly make our way up to kind of sitting. Let's go ahead and find that nice shin box position, that 90-90 hip position as some call it. What we're going to do is keep working on our hip mobility and stability here. So with the front leg, doesn't matter which one you start with, knees bent at a 90-degree angle, other leg straight out to the side, also knee bent at the 90-degree angle. And what we're going to do is take those arms, bring them up to about shoulder level, hold them there, clench the fist, this might help. And what we're going to do is do some hinging forward, and then we're going to rotate to that side with the leg out to your side. So for me, it's the right side. For you, it may be the left, but go ahead and tighten up those abs really, really tight. Do the best you can. Hinge here as far as you comfortably can go, keeping those abs tight, and then openly rotate as much as you can to that side where our feet and legs are at. Let's do a couple more of these. Try and take it as nice and slow as you can. And notice that breathing. We want to make sure we're not completely holding our breaths here. That we can let those ribs comfortably expand and keeping our breathing rate relatively calm. All right, guys, last one here. Hinge and then rotate. Nice work. Those are hard. All right, let's go ahead and switch it over. So leg that was out to the side, it is now in front of us with that knee bent 90-degree angle, and the other leg is now out to the side. So same thing here, guys. My left hip is the really tight one. All right, so arms out to the side, clench those fists, abs super, super tight. Let's hinge forward. Bring it back up, and then rotate. Be conscious of that breathing. Good work, you guys, good work. Try and keep those knees on the ground. All right, guys, last one here. You do great. You guys are doing great. Finish strong with this one. All right, once you come back to center, you can drop those arms. Good work, you guys. Okay, next we're gonna do something slightly more relaxing. Let's go ahead and get back down into that lying supine position. We're gonna keep those knees bent and keep our feet connected to the ground here. We're actually gonna do a movement I saw earlier today in another one of our site's videos. So we're gonna go ahead and do a nice W motion with the arms and the upper body here. So whole body's gonna stay on the ground. Legs can kind of stay relaxed here. And what we're gonna do is create a nice W, trying to touch our elbows and the backs of our hands to the ground here. And so right now, my elbows are kind of down bent in this W position. What we're gonna try and do is slide them up as far as we can, straighten those arms out, keep those elbows and hands touching, and then bring them back down, bent W position. So let's try this a few times. Be conscious of that breathing. You also want to be kind of conscious of the spine too. You might notice that the low back is coming up off the ground. Let's try and keep that low back on the ground best we can. Really great for the shoulder mobility here. We're just kind of stretching all those shoulder muscles out and those chest muscles too. I can feel my chest kind of pulling, trying to keep my shoulders forward, but this is a great stretch to kind of loosen up the chest as well. Let's keep sliding. We got two more here. Bring those elbows down, keep them connected to the ground here. All right, last time coming down here, guys. Nicely done. Man, that felt good. Okay. All right, since we're already on the ground here, go ahead and turn over onto your side. What we're gonna do is just a couple rotations in the sideline position. We already did some rotating while we were sitting up, but it's always good to get this one in as well, just kind of a passive way to move through that thoracic spine. So we're gonna do 3 reps here, and we'll switch over to the other side. So knees are stacked up on top of each other in front, and we're gonna use those arms to open up like a big book. Remember, we want to use those eyes to follow that moving hand so that our head and neck turn as well as the middle parts of our spine. Find that breathing. We don't want to hold our breath here. All right, guys, last one on this side. Beautiful. Okay, let's go ahead and switch sides real quick. You guys can flip over. I'm just going to flip so you guys can still see my front side. All right, knees up around hip level, arms stretched out. And let's open that book up and just relaxing. Deep breaths will help with that stretch. You want to feel that rib cage really expand here. All right, guys, wherever you're at, let's make this the very last rep. Good work, you guys, good work. All right, that is all the time I have left for this final afternoon stretch break, this election week. Hope you guys are staying healthy, staying safe out there. Again, if you want to go check out our SharePoint site, we do have forms you guys can fill out to request stretch breaks and other group exercise classes. So I highly recommend doing that. We do have 3 Exos at home classes tomorrow. You can also find those on our class schedule on the SharePoint site. So take care out there, guys. And I will see you guys next time.
Thanks, Elise. Marie, your dog just wants to cuddle right now. It's so cute.
I know. Me on the floor means playtime. That was challenging. Thanks, guys. I needed that. Bye.
Thanks for joining. See you guys.